What if I told you that talent means nothing without this one secret ingredient? The world's richest self-made millionaires, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Kobe Bryant, all swear by it. So why do lazy geniuses end up broke while relentless hustlers build empires? Is hard work really more powerful than talent? Let's expose the truth. Talent fades. Hard work compounds. Let me ask you something. How many child prodigies do you see changing the world as adults? Almost none. Why? Because talent is like a firework. Bright at first, but it fades fast. Meanwhile, hard work, that's a slow burning furnace. It builds, it grows, and eventually it melts every obstacle in its path. See, talent is overrated. It might get you applause in the beginning, but hard work gets you results in the long run. And today, I'm going to prove to you why hard work doesn't just beat talent, it crushes it. 1. Talent has an expiration date. Think about the smartest kid in your school. The one who aced every test without studying. Where are they now? Chances are they peaked early. Why? Because talent alone teaches you one dangerous habit, relying on shortcuts. But life doesn't give shortcuts. The real world rewards grind, not genius. Take former child stars. Many disappear because they never learned to work. Meanwhile, people like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson started as a failed football player, got cut from the NFL, and became a billionaire through pure hustle. No talent, no problem. 2. Hard work compounds like money. Here's the secret: millionaires know hard work isn't just effort, it's an investment. Every hour you put in stacks up, like interest in a bank account. At first, small gains, but over time, it explodes. Example: Warren Buffett. Not a genius stock picker, just a guy who read 500 pages a day for decades. That discipline turned him into the richest investor alive. Meanwhile, talented traders who rely on instincts, most go broke in a year. 3. Talent makes you fragile. Hard work makes you unbreakable. Talent is glass, impressive but shatters under pressure. Hard work is steel, forged through failure. Kobe Bryant wasn't the most gifted NBA player, but he outworked everyone. While others partied, he took 1,000 shots before breakfast. Result: 5 championships. Compare that to guys like Lenny Kuka, more talented, high school player than LeBron James, but he never put in the work, ended up broken, forgotten. Moral: talent without effort is wasted potential. 4. The talent trap that keeps people poor. Most people believe, if I were smarter, I'd be rich. If I had her voice, I'd be famous. But that's excuse making reality. The world is full of talented nobodies and average millionaires. Why? Because skill is just a tool. Work ethic is the engine. Ever seen a lazy genius? They're the most frustrating people, wasting gifts because they refuse to grind. Meanwhile, ordinary people who work like maniacs, they build empires. 5. How to make hard work your superpower. You don't need motivation, you need systems. Here's how the 1% rule: get 1% better daily. In a year, you're 37x stronger. Effort over inspiration. Don't wait to feel like it. Just start. Outlast the competition. Most people quit after 3 months. Stay longer, win bigger. Example: Arnold Schwarzenegger. Started as a skinny kid in Austria. No genetics, no connections, just relentless training. Became the greatest bodybuilder, then a Hollywood star, then a millionaire. His secret: while others were sleeping, I was working. So the next time you think I'm not good enough, remember, talent is a head start. Hard work is the finish line. And history is written by the grinders, not the gifted. Drop a comment right now. Who's someone you know who wasted talent by being lazy? And who's proof that hard work wins? Let's expose the truth together. Action time. And if you want the exact blueprint to develop a millionaire work ethic, smash that like button and stay tuned, because I'm breaking it all down in this video. The 10 dollars an hour rule. This overnight success. Ever heard of overnight success? Yeah, that's a lie. A fairy tale. A scam. The truth: every sudden millionaire, every instant superstar, they've been grinding in silence for years before you ever heard their name. Today, we're exposing the real secret behind success and why 10,000 hours beats luck every single time. See, the media loves selling us magic pills. This 19-year-old made millions in a week. She went viral and now she's rich. But dig deeper and you'll find the real story. The sleepless nights, the failures, the unseen hustle. That's what separates winners from wannabes. 1. The 10 dollars an hour rule. Why mastery takes time. Malcolm Gladwell wasn't joking. Greatness isn't born, it's built. Want proof? The Beatles played 200 live shows in Germany before they hit fame. Bill Gates coded for 7 straight years as a teen before starting Microsoft. Mozart composed for 20 years before creating his masterpieces. Overnight success is just what they call you after nobody paid attention to your 10-year grind. 2. The harsh truth about viral success. Social media makes it look easy. This kid made 1M from one TikTok. This rapper blew up overnight. But here's what they don't show you. That kid posted 500 failed videos first. That rapper spent 5 years performing in empty rooms. Real success isn't lightning, it's a slow, cooked meal. And impatient people starve waiting for fast food. 3. Why most people quit before 1,000. The average person tried a business for 3 months, fails, quits. Practicing guitar for 6 weeks, still bad, gives up. Writes 10 blog posts, no views, moves on. But the winners, they're the ones who outlast the dip. Example, Colonel Sanders got rejected $1.09 times before KFC took off. Most would have quit at rejection 10. He didn't, and became a fast food legend. Moral, the $10 an hour rule isn't about talent. It's about staying when others leave. 4. The overnight success trap that ruins lives. Why do people believe in shortcuts? Because they're addicted to hope. They think, maybe I'll win the lottery. Maybe I'll go viral. But hope isn't a strategy. Work is. For every one person who gets lucky, there are 10,000 who put in the reps. And guess what? The lucky one still had skills from years of practice. They just got noticed. 5. How to use the 10,000 hour rule to get rich. You don't need to be Einstein. You need to be consistent. Here's how. The daily non-negotiable, spend 2 hours daily on your craft. In 10 years, you're elite. Embrace the suck. The first 1,000 hours will feel pointless. Push through. Fall in love with the process. Winners don't chase results. They chase improvement. Example, Ed Sheeran played 300+ gigs a year for 5 years before anyone cared. Now, sold out stadiums. His words. You got to be willing to be bad for a long time before you're good. So next time you see an overnight success, laugh. Because you know the truth. Behind every lucky break are thousands of hours of unseen sweat. And that's good news, because it means you can do it too. No magic. No luck. Just work. Comment right now. What's something you've stuck with for years that's paying off now? Or what's something you quit too soon? Let's keep it real. Action time, and if you're ready to put in the reps instead of praying for luck, smash that like button. Because in the next section, I'm revealing how millionaires turn hard work into cold hard cash. Millionaires outwork their competition. Here's an uncomfortable truth. The reason you're not rich yet isn't because of the economy, your boss, or bad luck. It's because someone out there is working harder than you while you're watching this video. And today we're exposing exactly how millionaires' work circles around everyone else. Think about this. The average person works 40 hours a week and complains about being tired. Meanwhile, self-made millionaires, 60, 70, even 80-hour weeks, and they love it. That gap right there, that's the difference between dreaming about wealth and actually holding it in your hands. 1. The millionaire work week. No such thing as overtime. Let's crush the biggest myth first. Work-life balance. Now, before you rage, comment, hear me out. I'm not saying never relax, but study after study shows self-made millionaires work 60 hours a week for years before they make it. Elon Musk worked 100-hour weeks building Teslas, slept on the factory floor. Oprah did 6 a.m. newscasts for years before getting her own show. Howard Schultz, the Starbucks CEO, visited 1,000 coffee shops to research before launching. Meanwhile, the average employee clocks out at 5 p.m. sharp and wonders why they're stuck. 2. The 5 a.m. club isn't a gimmick. It's a weapon. Ever notice how broke people hate mornings? Now look at millionaires. Tim, CEO, wakes up at 30:45 a.m. Michelle Obama works out at 40:30 a.m. Branson rises at 5 a.m. to exercise before emails. Here's why this matters. Those extra 2-3 hours a day, that's 500 extra hours a year, enough to build a side hustle, learn a skill, or outplan competitors. While others hit snooze, winners claim the day first. 3. Weekends. For millionaires, that's catch, uptime. Normal people, Friday night party, Saturday sleep till noon, Sunday dread. Monday millionaires, Saturday AME. Review business metrics, Sunday PM plan the week ahead. Weekend, work 10-20 hours of high-value task. Example, Gary Vaynerchuk built his empire working weekends for 10 years straight. His quote, "You're not tired, you're uninspired." Truth bomb. The 9-to-5 work week was designed to create employees, not millionaires. 4. The energy lie that keeps you broke. Most people say, I'm too tired to work more. I need 8 hours of sleep. But here's what they don't get. Energy isn't found, it's created. Millionaires exercise daily, boost stamina, eat clean, no 3 p.m. crashes, take strategic breaks, work in sprints. Result, they outlast everyone else. Fact, the human body adapts. Work 80-hour weeks for 3 months, and suddenly 40 feels like vacation. If I had to train yourself to outwork 99% of people, you don't need motivation. You need systems. The 5x25 rule. List 25 goals. Circle the top 5. Ignore the rest. Distractions kill success. Time blocking. Millionaire schedule every hour. No, maybe later. Just do it now. The 2x rule. Whatever effort you think is enough, double it. Example, wrote 500 words today. Tomorrow I will write 1,000. Real, Kobe Bryant shot 2,000 extra free throws after every practice. Result, clutch performer. 6. The dark side nobody talks about. Let's be real, this isn't for everyone. Outworking means missing parties, being called obsessive, lazy friends fading away. But here's the trade-off. 5 years of sacrifice, 50 years of freedom. Question, would you rather complain about money for life or grind now and relax later? So here's my challenge to you next week. Work 10 extra hours. not busy work, high-value tasks that move the needle. Feel that resistance. That's your comfort zone screaming, push past it. Because on the other side, that's where the money is. Comment right now, what's one area where you'll outwork your competition this month? Let's keep each other accountable. Action time. And if you're ready to upgrade your work ethic from average to a light, smash that like button. Because in the next section, I'm revealing how millionaires turn insane hours into insane profits without burning out. Failure is the gym for success. What if I told you that every time you failed, got rejected, went broke, embarrassed yourself, you were actually getting stronger? Sounds crazy, right? But here's the truth. Failure isn't your enemy. It's the most brutal, unfair, and necessary personal trainer you'll ever have. See, most people run from failure like it's a grenade. But millionaires, they chase it like it's the last helicopter out of a war zone. Today, we're flipping the script on failure and showing you how to use it as fuel to bulldoze your way to success. 1. The millionaire mindset. Failure. A data. Normal people see failure as, I'm not good enough. This isn't. Millionaires see it as, what did this teach me? How can I weaponize this? Example. James Dyson made 5 on 26 failed vacuum prototypes before creating the best-selling Dyson vacuum. Broke for 15 years during the process. Now worth $23 billion. His secret, every failure showed me exactly what not to do next time. 2. Why your brain is lying to you about failure. Science proves it. When you fail, your brain screams, danger, like you're facing a lion. But here's what it won't tell you. Neuroplasticity means every failure literally rewires your brain to perform better next time. Stress, the recovery, growth, same way muscles tear and rebuild stronger. Real world proof. Michael Jordan missed 9,000 shots in his career. Lost 300 games, 26 times. Coaches passed him the ball for the winning shot and he missed. His response, I've failed over and over. That's why I succeed. 3. The failure threshold, where quitters lows. Here's why most people stay broke. They hit 3-5 failures and quit. Millionaires hit 50, 100, 1,000 failures and keep going. Case study. Colonel Sanders got rejected 1 to 9 times before KFC took off. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers for Harry Potter. Soichiro Honda, founder of Honda Motors, had his early factories bombed in Dubai and destroyed by earthquakes and still rebuilt. The pattern. Success isn't about avoiding failure, it's about outlasting it. 4. How to train your failure muscles. Want to become failure-proof? Do these 3 brutal but effective exercises. Seek rejection daily. Pitch crazy ideas just to hear no. Jack Ma's Alibaba founder applied to 30 jobs, got rejected from all, even KFC. The post-mortem ritual after every failure, right? What went wrong? How will I adjust? Celebrate good failures. Throw a mini party when you fail fast means you're pushing limits. Pro tip, the faster you fail, the quicker you succeed. 5. The dark psychology of failure. Why does failure hurt so much? Because society conditions us to avoid it at all costs. Schools punish mistakes. Parents scold me for bad grades. Social media shows only highlight reels. But here's what they don't teach. Every master was once a disaster. Every expert was once a beginner. Example. Thomas Edison's teacher said he was too stupid to learn. Walt Disney was fired for lacking creativity. The Beatles were told guitar groups are on the way out. Moral. The opinions of people who've never failed are worthless. 6. The Millionaire's Failure Playbook. Next time you fail, ask only these questions. Did this kill me? So no. Keep going. What's the worst that happened? So usually not that bad. How can I use this? Every failure is leverage. And remember, broke. Now you know what not to spend on. Rejected. Now you know what not to say. Embarrassed. Now you're immune to shame. Truth, the more you fail, the more fearless you become. So starting today, I dare you to go out and fail. Get rejected. Mess up. Fall flat on your face. Because every time you do, you're one step closer to the version of you that doesn't just succeed, but dominates. Drop a comment right now. What's your most painful failure that actually helped you in the long run? Let's normalize failing forward. Action time, and if you're ready to turn your failures into fuel, smash that like button. Because in the next section, I'm revealing how millionaires use their darkest moments to build unshakable mental toughness. Consistency beats brilliance. What's more dangerous than being lazy? Being brilliant, but inconsistent. Because here's the painful truth. The world is full of geniuses stuck in dead-end jobs, while average people who show up every day build empires. Today, we expose why relentless consistency is the ultimate cheat code to success. Think about this. A 30-year-old gifted artist with 100 unfinished paintings is less successful than a mediocre painter who finished 1,000 works. Why? Because in the long game, showing up beats talent every single time. 1. The tortoise and hare paradox. Aesop's fable was right, but here's the real-world version. The hare's brilliant, but lazy, started businesses, gets bored in 3 months, learn piano, quits when it gets hard, has 10 game-changing ideas per year. Executes 0. The tortoise average but consistent. Writes 500 words daily, publishes 5 books in 5 years, sells 3 items daily, one in an e-commerce store, studies 2 hours daily, becomes industry expert. The math doesn't lie. Improvement daily, 3-7x better in 1 year, 1% decline daily, 97% of that worse in 1 year, 2. Why your brain hates consistency, our minds are wired for. Quick wins, instant gratification, dopamine hits. Consistency gives you delayed results, boring repetition, frustrating plateaus. The Millionaire's hack. They ritualize success. Stephen King writes 2,000 words daily, even on Christmas. Warren Buffett reads 500 pages per day for 60 plus years. David Goggins runs daily, even with broken bones. Their secret, they don't rely on motivation, they build systems. 3. The compound effect of small actions. Imagine 2 people, person ace, brilliant bursts. Studies 20 hours before exams, gets B-full works 80-hour weeks before deadlines, but good projects, trains hard 2 weeks before tryouts, a makes JV team person B, daily discipline. Studies 1 hour daily, straight A's, works 2 extra hours daily, promoted yearly, trains 45 men's daily, Bay College scholarship, who wins long-term, not even close. 4. Case study. The overnight success that took 10 years, Mr. Beast, YouTube's #1 creator, first 100 videos, under 1,000 views, 6 years of daily uploads before his viral hit, now earns $50 per year. His advice: if you're not willing to be bad at something for years, you'll never be great. Contrast this with the talented YouTuber who quits after 10 videos because it's not working. 5. How to build unstoppable consistency. 1. The 2-day rule. Never stays twice in Marty. Tuesday is mandatory. 2. Progress to perfection rather than I'll study 8 hours Saturday. Dial I'll study 30 minutes daily. 3. Identity shift. Stop saying I'm trying to write a book. Start saying I'm a writer. Writers write daily. 6. The brutal truth about potential, society's biggest lie. They're so talented if only they applied themselves. Reality. Unused potential, tap worthless, applied consistency, a priceless example. High school basketball phenom, now works at car wash, average player who practiced daily, now plays overseas. The lesson. Don't be the could have been, be the never stopped. Here's your test for the next 30 days. Do one thing daily that boring, consistent millionaires do. Write 300 words. Make 10 sales calls. Study for 30 minutes. No days off. No excuses. Then watch how your life changes while the talented people keep making excuses. Comment right now, what's one thing you'll commit to doing daily for the next month? Let's keep each other accountable. Action time, and if you're ready to transform from inconsistent to unstoppable, smash that like button. Because in the next section, I'm revealing how millionaires turn daily habits into generational wealth. The hunger mindset. What separates the rich from the broke isn't intelligence, luck, or even hard work. It's hunger. That fire in your gut that won't let you sleep. That voice that screams a moar when everyone else is satisfied. Today, we're dissecting the ruthless mindset that turns ordinary people into unstoppable forces. Here's a hard truth: talent gets you noticed. Hard work gets you results. But hunger, that's what drags you through hell when everyone else quits. That's what makes you outwork, outthink, and outlast every obstacle between you and your dreams. 1. The millionaire's disease. They're never full. Normal people get a promotion, relax, hit 100K savings, coast, build a business. Take foot off gas. Millionaires. Elon Musk could have retired after PayPal 180 M, instead risked it all on Tesla or SpaceX. Kobe Bryant won 5 championships, still took 1,000 shots at 4 a.m. Oprah built a media empire, still works harder at 70 than most 20-year-olds. The pattern. Hunger isn't satisfied by success. It's fueled by it too. The biology of hunger, it's literally addictive. Science proves winning releases dopamine. I like cocaining. Ambitious brains get addicted to growth. Complacent brains rot from comfort. MRI scans show. Hungry entrepreneurs' brains light up like gamblers chasing the next win. Complacent employees' brains resemble sedated patients. Your choice: be addicted to growth or be numbed by comfort. 3. How to diagnose your hunger level. Ask yourself, does my current success scare me? Sigh if not, you're playing too small. When was the last time I failed? No recent failures. Tate, not pushing limits. Could I work 12 hours straight on my goals and love it? Warning signs you're losing hunger. Checking the clock at work, defending your current position, feeling too old to grind. 4. The hunger workout. 3. Brutal exercises. 1. The 5 a.m. torture test. Set alarm for 5 a.m. tomorrow. When it rings, ask, how badly do I want it? Your response determines your destiny. 2. Poverty visualization. Stare at your bank account. Now imagine it's all you'll ever have. Feel that panic. Good. Use it. 3. The circle of fire. Write down 5 people you spend the most time with. Are they hungrier than you? If not, you're being dragged down. 5. Case study. From hunger to empire. Howard Schultz, Starbucks, grew up in Brooklyn housing projects, saw his father broken by dead end jobs obsession. Create workplaces that dignify labor, turned 4 coffee shops and 37,000 locations as fuel. The fear of going back. Your turn. What's your never again motivator? 6. The dark side of hunger. Let's be real, you'll lose friends. You've changed. Family will worry. Are you okay? Partners may leave. You're obsessed. The millionaire's response? I'd rather be lonely at the top than comfortable at the bottom. So I'll leave you with this. When you're lying in bed tomorrow morning, warm and comfortable, remember, someone out there is hungrier. They're up earlier, working harder. I want it more. And they're coming for everything you've ever wanted. The question is, are you going to let them have it? Action time, comment not today if you're choosing hunger over comfort. And smash that like button, because in the next section, I'm handing you the blueprint to turn this fire into an inferno. How to build a work ethic that pays forever. What if I told you there's a skill that guarantees you'll never go broke? Not luck, not connections, not even talent. It's a bulletproof work ethic. The kind that prints money while others sleep. And here's the best part, anyone can build it. Starting today. You've seen them. The people who out-earn, out-hustle, and outlast everyone. They're not superheroes. They've just mastered the art of turning discipline into dollars. And by the end of this, you'll know exactly how they do it. 1. The millionaire's dirty secret work ethic is a muscle. Most people think, I'm just not a hard worker. A lie, some people are built different. A cop-out truth, work ethic is trainable like a bicep. Start small, 5 a.m. wake-ups, add weights, extra projects, push through, burn, ignore quitting urges of case study. David Goggins went from 300 I'll be loser to Navy SEAL by rewiring his work ethic, his method. When your mind says stop, do 40% more. 2. The 3 pillars of unstoppable work ethic, pillar funting. The alarm clock test, normal people snooze 3 times, machine's up before the sun action. Tomorrow, get up at the first ring and do 20 push-ups. No excuses. Pillar 2D, the hours vs. Results swap, broke people count hours worked, rich people count value created, fix ask hourly. Is this task making me richer? Pillar 30, the no 0 days rule, minimum daily actions. 1 income, producing task 1 skill, building session 1 health investment, magic, small daily wins compound into unstoppable momentum 3. How to cheat your lazy brain, your brain is wired. Conserve energies, caveman survival mode, resist discomfort, pain avoidance, a hack it with, the 5-minute trick, just work for 5 minutes. Say you'll usually keep going, temptation, bundling. Only watch Netflix while on treadmill, public shame, post daily progress or quit publicly. Humanity hates losing face of proven by Stanford research. Public commitments increase success rates by 300%. 4. The millionaire's daily grind blueprint, 5 a.m. 20-minute exercise, I floods brain with dopamine planning. Write your 3 must-win tasks. I work blocks, 90-min, focus sprints, no phone, no breaks, 30-min recovery walk, protein shake at 9 p.m. 1 skill study, marketing, sales, investing, 5-minute gratitude journal, prevents burnout, case same schedule every damn day. 5. When you want to quit the war room tactic, every warrior has breaking points. Here's how millionaires push through. Remember your why. Visualize your parents in a nursing home vs. Penthouse, picture your kids wearing hand-me-downs vs. private school. The 10-10-10 rule. How will quitting feel in 10 minutes? A relief, 10 months. A regret, 10 years. Devastation, suffer now or suffer later. Short-term pain, long-term power. Short-term comfort, long-term poverty. 6. How to spot and kill work ethic killers. Killer 1 teen. I deserve it trap, broke behavior. I worked hard, now I'll binge Netflix. Rich behavior. I won, now I'll double down. Killer 20 energy vampires. People who complain about bosses, mock side hustles, celebrate paychecks over progress. Solution, cut them off like cancer. Killer 30, fake productivity, buzzwork, high value work test. Will this matter in 5 years? Here's your first test tomorrow. Do 1 thing differently. Get up earlier, work 1 extra hour. Skip the after, work drinks to study. Feel that resistance. That's your old life fighting to keep you mediocre. Crush it. Because the version of you that does this daily, that's who you were meant to be. Comment locked in if you're committing to 30 days of this grind. No backstops, no plan B. Let's see who's really built for this. Action time, smash that like button if you're done being outworked. Because in the next section, I'm handing you the exact blueprint millionaires use to turn effort into empires.